We have now seen what a conservation is, especially the medicine plants. Now, we are going to see the success case studies in the in situ conservation program that has been done in the country. The medicinal plants have been used by time immemorial. They have been used for food, shelter, and clothing. And as the increase of the population, the plants, especially in the wild, are going through a lot of threats. These threats could be due to human interventions or to the interventions of the species that are not native to the country. There are natural calamities that also cause a hindrance for the population of the plants. Now we have a lot of understanding of the problem this particular species go through for their survival, especially in the reproductive phase. Therefore, it is a good opportunity for us to help and solve the bottlenecks for the survival of the species. All this could be handled with the effective in situ conservation, especially with a long-term view. Earlier, we have seen that in India, the medicinal plants have been assessed in the camp uh, workshops. So far, we have more than 20 camp workshops that we have assessed and 450 medicine plants that have been given a threat status. Of these, we are now going to go through the three species success stories. And there are few more as understanding is growing up, we're able to establish a more productive kind of a MPCs. The first example that we're going to see is Gugulu. We have now seen what a Gugulu is. It is an oleogum resin that is obtained from the Burseraceae family plant that is Commiphora vitae. Now, the species, as we understand, is found only in semi-arid region. The medicine plant conservation areas were established in Tharavada region and in Mathal MPCAs. Now, if you see the MPCA, though the size is only about 50 hectare, individuals are 5,000 in Tharavada and 3,000 individuals in Mathal MPCA. It's a good diversity. And especially in Mata Namad, the species population has been found in Gugaliana forest. Though this session is on in situ, for this particular species, the awareness went so high that there is a lot of effort that has happened even in the propagation of the species to conserve the plant. This is a visual of typically how Commiphora vitae would look like. First is the fruit where only it is green when it is unripe. As it becomes ripened, it turns pinkish dark. And when you just remove the outer covering, you can see a very beautiful kind of a covering on the seed. If you see, there's X-ray that is coming where there is a herd given to the stem, and that is a place where the oleogum resin oozes out. And typically, MPCA is having an arch, and you can see this is a particular MPCA in Jagrup Sagar, especially in Rajasthan. Magiliberu is another plant which is a plant which is found very restrictedly in a dry deciduous forest. To conserve this particular species, especially because the roots have been unsustainably harvested, resulting in the decline in the population, MPCA site has been established in the Savandurga MPCA, which is about 60 kilometers from our Bengaluru. If you see in the middle, you can see the tubers, which are very aromatic. And you do, because of its property, it is used in therapeutic as well as a coolant sherbet. And typically, we have the follicles, which is a family character. We have heard enough about Saraka Ashoka, commonly known as Ashoka. It has a very distinct, bright flowers. Don't mistake that for a petal. This is a tepal. So this particular plant has lot of trade that is assumed to be happening from the bark, which you're seeing in the center. As a result of non-availability of a genuine plant, there is a lot of adulteration happening of Shoria robusta, Polyanthill longifolia, or Humboldt or Trivinuliflora, etc. In order to save the population of the Saraka Ashoka, there was a viable population that was found in uh, Kullur, where there is a Kullur Mukambika temple. And this particular NPC, again, as we saw in Rajasthan, there is an arch which is very much visible. And this is the entry of the MPCA, and inside you have a viable population of Saraka Ashoka. And over a decade, when the revisiting was done, and there is a lot of regeneration of Ashoka trees observed. So it shows that this is a very good, successful story of conserving the threatened, traded, and important medicinal plant species.